Okay, let's start the webinar. Let's start. So this is an introduction webinar, as I mentioned, and every Tuesday we do this webinar for people who never heard about the SkyWay before, or as I see who people know a little bit. So this is really helpful for you to understand what we're developing today. And as I mentioned, obviously, I'm recording the webinar so you can share with your people who wants to know more about. In the future, we start going to also run the webinar. People who want to take in the next level, the SkyWay project. So it's going to be on the Thursdays. Today, I'm just purely going to recover who we are. Sorry. I can't put that next down. There we are. About that. Let me introduce you with myself briefly. Who doesn't know me, my name is Alena Pepina, and first time when I heard about the SkyWay project was 3 years back. And from there, I realized I want to give big value to the people. So I see how company develop. So I want to share with you what we do and how we do. And also I am a private investor and also shareholder for SkyWay String Technology. And I'm based in London. So most of the days I'm in an office. I help people to answer different questions if they're struggling with something. So I'm always there for you, which is really a big honor for me. So as you see in this slide, the main why we're addressing the SkyWay String technology, as you know, all of us, we're using the transport today, and we are have a lot of different challenges. As you know, today the air pollution is big alarm in any city, not just London. It's India, America. So people do affect their health because they're the transport. So years ago, the transport being created so we can travel faster, quicker, more comfortable. But unfortunately, the transport do bad impact for our health. It's the same with a lot of car accidents happen because obviously human mistakes. And the more people live in the cities, the more people want to use the transport. So also that's mean there's overcrowded platforms and people really close to each other, and that can be also dangerous. So today we're using the transport, but we're losing the time and also the money, because every year each country they raise the traveling expenses, which is, I think, it's unfair for us. And as all of the users want to have good service, but if we receiving the bad service, we don't want to pay as much money. So that's why a lot of people start getting a bit more disappointed, moody. So we want to avoid that. We want to live in a happy environment. And little bit explain about who we are, which is really important. SkyWay Invest Group is educational investment portal and is trademark of Rail SkyWay system. And our mission is educate the people about importance of finance investment education. So SkyWay Invest Group is financial arm for the SkyWay technology, but also educational portal, because Mr. Andre Havrato, he is CEO of SkyWay Invest Group. So he have really stable background. He been involved in different traditional businesses. And today, as all of the people who achieve everything what they wanted in their life, they want to give back. And he want to give back to community, his education, his knowledge. So he created a private investor academy. So through the platform, he also educated the people. Anatoly Unitsky, he is the main man behind us. While all of us, we are here. Mr. Anatoly Unitsky, he is a scientist and engineer. So when we look 40 years ago, I wasn't living on that time, but I've been reading a lot of different articles and people who I know. I originally from Latvia, and I know my parents been talking about and all the community. If you don't know, you can check yourself. But years ago, there was a big explosion in Russia, Chernobyl. If you heard about. So today, in that area is still really radioactive because something happened in factory, so everything being destroyed. And that time he was living in that area, and he realized today, not just today's car damage our environment, but also a big impact give factories, as all of us know. So, and he decided create the system, the new to create around outside in the space factory. Not factories, but where we can create the factories around outside in the space, so we don't damage our Earth environment. So, so you have really big plans what he want to create, but because on that time the community where he was living, they didn't want to share his technology. He decided to take one of his piece of technology on Earth, which is string technology, SkyWay Technology. So this is his little project, but still is really big for us. So the project is eco-friendly, and as I mentioned, he's been working on this for 40 years. So he's optimizing, developing, calculating everything. So now we are ready to show the world what it's all about, the technology. And also, as you see, have a lot of certificates and a lot of grants and golden medals. And one of his biggest achievements, which is really hard to get, is from United Nations. So he got 2 grants for development. So basically, one of his pieces of technology today use NASA, so cosmonauts are able to go on space. Also, he has a really great website. As you see below, there is his website. So if you can write down his website and go in there, so you can see more details, what it's all about, Mr. Anatoly Unitsky. I believe he's really clever man. If you know who is Elon Musk from America, I would call him, he's a Belarusian Mr. Anatoly Unitsky. And SkyWay Invest Group on SkyWay String Technology started 3 years ago when Andrei Havrato see potential this technology, and he wanted to help Mr. Anatoly Unitsky to raise the funds for technology. So they have agreement for 20 years. So today, obviously, we more emphasizing to raise the funds for technology, but later on also SkyWay Invest Group going to be for different companies who needs to help raise the funds. As you know, today a lot of companies want to develop different startups, so they need help in financially. So we're also going to be financial arm for different companies. I really would love to show you the video how the technology would look like. If you get ready and watch, it will be for 2 minutes, so you can see roughly how it look like the train. Thank you for watching, and I believe the picture, the video say more like the words. So as you understood, the train's going to be on second level, and today it's not anymore fantasy. So it's not. We're not going to talk about really in the future, like 50, 60, 70 years. We talk about today. And the video being created for people to understand how the technology will look like. But as you know, when I'm going to go more in the slides, we already have two systems put and up and running, so it's already happening today. Just a little bit emphasize, we do have four type of transports, which is created for inner cities. Unibike and Unibus, Urban Skyway. Urban Skyway is the most popular today, so a lot of countries show the interest because obviously the trains are built on a second level, so our advantages we can build anywhere, so any terrain on the lakes, on the rivers, safari, and the speed what we can reach is 150 kilometers per hour. So we can carry a lot of people also as well. So when we traveling in rush hour, for example, the speed and the interval is going to be every 2 seconds. So we can really quickly carry the people, so people don't have to stand on the platforms. Also, the trains being created for people who are on wheelchairs as well. So it's going to be really easy for people who can't use their own legs. Sorry for saying that. The most profitable, we have high speed, which I'm really proud of. We're going to reach speed up to 500 kilometers per hour. So we can connect cities and cities, and in the future we can connect the continents and the continents. And the cargo is for cooperative companies who want to trade their goods. I know, for example, Africa, they do struggle with the trade their goods between the countries and continents. So that would be as well for them good, not just Africa, but different countries, different continents, where they can use cargo for deliver their goods to different countries. And again, the speed we can reach 150 or up to 500 kilometers per hour if it's necessarily. As all of you know, and if you do follow the new technologies, I have to be honest with you, there is different new technologies coming in as well in the world. And I'm not saying some transport is not better, or, I can't compare, but I just want to give you a bit more understanding why the Skyway is a more because we have different factors which we are more can fall in. So as you see, there is maglev trains, which is in Japan. They are already up and running. But only Japan can afford it, because as you see, the price is 105 million per kilometer, which is really high, and only Japan can afford it at the moment. The speed what they can reach is 600 kilometers per hour. Today, Elon Musk creating Hyperloop. Hyperloop can be being built in a vacuum, and they can reach 1,300 kilometers per hour. But again, the per kilometer price is 100 million. Skytrain is elevated, but they still need a flat ground. But as you see the Skyway, we can reach the speed. Safety is really high. To implement this technology to the countries and the government in the areas, we need 3 to 8 million, which is really cost effective. The reason why is because we don't have to dig the ground. We use less material. and it's eco-friendly, and we can build anywhere. How have we done this so far? I believe all of you are familiar with crowdfunding. If you're not, crowdfunding is so Anatoly Nitsky have idea, and he needed to help to raise the funds. So there's different companies also who are using crowdfunding platform. They involve the crowd, and some of the companies, when they raise enough the funds, so they create the technology, watches or glasses, they do send this item to the people who've been helping raise the funds. We today give people opportunity to become the co-owner of technology. How cool is that? So basically, you're gonna hold the equity of the company. So today you are committed with the money, but later on you're gonna own the meters or kilometers of the technology. So we have unique opportunity. So I never heard about before, and I know, for example, Hyperloop as well, they are raising the funds so they can develop the test section for Hyperloop, for example. But only one who can invest in this project is professional investors, like even they have to be in VIP investors. So not a lot of people can be involved. They're here, anyone can be part of it, and which is, I think, is the amazing thing what we can be involved. So, and if you go in websites and look in different platforms, you see the crowdfunding is most popular way, and how you also create your future, your income, and this is really amazing opportunity what we have. And today, all of the people who help us raise the funds to build the Eco Techno Park will be a co-owner for anywhere all around in the world. So it doesn't matter where we're going to build this technology. It's going to be in India, it's going to be in Asia, it's going to be Europe, America. So you're going to be a shareholder for all these regions. Eco Techno Park is in Belarus. So Belarus government, even the government has been involved in here. They gave Mr. Anatoly Nitsky the free 36-hectare big land where we can implement all these 4 technologies. Today, in the middle picture, as you see, today is already up and running Unibike and Unibus. Some of the parts from the cargo, it's been already, anchors been putting up, and obviously on the right side there will be high-speed trains we'll build. A couple months ago, Belarus government gave us extra 16 kilometers more extra the land, so we can get the greatest speed. Today, Eco Techno Park is really popular, so it's like a shop. So where all the countries, governments and ministers can go and see how the train's going to look like, can go to see Mr. Anatoly Nitsky, and obviously it's proof for people that it's not just the picture, it's tangible project. There is already buildings and engineers working. To order finalize the Eco Techno Park, we need to raise 200 million. Today, I'm really proud of that. We managed to raise through the crowdfunding platform 27 million. Still to go, but Anatoly Nitsky project end of this year we're gonna raise the funds completely. These pictures obviously show that we have already real prototypes ready. Unibike and Unibus, first time being shown the people last year, Germany, biggest exhibition where I was attending myself. The Unibike is, this Unibike, as you see on the wheelie side, it's been created for 8 people. The maximum people can go 14, but there is different Unibikes going to be created for different countries with different capacities. So it can be up to 100 people. And recently, Unibike being put up and running is Belarus as well. So we have two trains up and running for the tests, which is really, really important. And the great, we can see what's happening today. Company have 15 development stages. So as you see in the slide, from back to 1978, when was all technology development, when Mr. Anatoly Unitsky was doing different tests, calculations, and 2014, he was ready to go and give and start building this technology, real prototypes. So 2014, we started raise the funds. In a 3 years' time, we are on stage 9. So basically, each stage means for us we need to raise a certain amount of money. Also, stage 9 is really crucial year, which I'm going to talk about after, but I've been already mentioning. We're going to certify technologies. And of course, for all people who invest, our aim also is to entrance to IPO, which is for public, so we can go on stock market as well. So prediction is 2 to 4 years time. So it's long term, but it doesn't sound as long for us. And today we're not just talking anymore about the pictures, about how it's going to look like, how it's going to go, why it's going to work. But we have today abroad people also who are scientists, who are in technology, who are ministers, and who are from government. All of the people in this slide, and they put their name on the paper, not just because of the money, but because of their reputation. So all these people present the countries. The first person who see this technology as an alternative and good solution for existing transport is Mr. Rod Hook. He is on the top picture. So he is from Adelaide, South Australia. So he have already big trust for the people. So he built already build a tram system and different infrastructure in Adelaide. And also they have already open offices. So they start already work on creating how they can start implementing this technology in Australia. But remember, they can't do nothing at the moment because first what we need is documentate, like certification of the technology. We have also Russia, we have Ukraine, Ireland, Turkey, India. We have recent Indonesia. Month ago, our team was exhibiting also our technology in Indonesia. So they really show really big interest. Philippines. I haven't never been in Philippines, but as you know, the Philippines have a lot of different independent islands. So they do struggle to travel from one island to other island. So what we can offer also them, we can connect these islands so people can travel faster and much easier. And also we have Emirates, Europe, different Europe parts like Germany, Belarus. So today we're not anymore talking about, as I mentioned, with people and telling ideas. So there is different level people behind us, which is amazing. And I don't want to stay on this picture, but this is our reality, unfortunately. And when you think about this picture, would you really think about we're going to live in this environment in next 5 or 10 or 20 years time? I don't think so. Because we need to create our environment better, more greener, more easier to travel, so we can enjoy our journey, not just sit in the traffic or breathe the bad air. And what is there for you? Because I was covering in crowdfunding, so these are investment opportunities where you can get part of it. It's really easy and really straightforward where you can understand, as you see. Because we're doing the crowdfunding platform, so anyone can be part of the project, anyone can commit. So we put most popular units what people see as a potential, but if you see there is 1,000 units and there is value. So when the company goes on IPO, the company one share will be $1. So you can understand yourself. So it's going to be 1,050, 1,500. Sorry, long day. But yeah, so this is really understandable. The slide. There's a lot of people who wants to have more profile in their like pre-IPO equity, but they don't have as much savings. What they can do installments. So there's the second option as well for you. So you can pay every month amount what you want to commit in a project, and end of the 10 months you can have your pre-IPO equity. Obviously, every month when you pay certain amount, it's going to be certain equity in you, but end of the 10 month is going to have full equity, and also you're going to receive the certificate. So also you're going to prove that you are co-owner also for technology. I'm going to if you do like the project and you naturally want to talk and share with the people to give them opportunity, because I know there's different ways how you can talk, and when people see this is something unique what we offer today, so then you naturally fall in business opportunity, so you can create business opportunity today. So that's why I decided also myself. I love to talk about the SkyWay string technology, and people love to listen and people love to be involved in such a big global project. And we're using the strongest word of mouth market, which is reward-based crowdfunding. So we are living in a world where a lot of companies use this system. For example, when you go to hairdresser, you love your hairdresser, and obviously you're going to go to your friend or sister or brother. You're going to say, oh, this hairdresser was amazing. And the big companies, hairdressing companies, create as well the cards which give you the reward, so you can go for half price or some dollars off of your treatment. Exactly, we use the same here. So, and you can have different opportunities to have 7 multiple income streams. So when you talk to the people, you creating your network around you. So if person, for example, love the project, he want to be involved, he want to commit in the project, you can start and 50% straight away in your back office, the 50% in the cash. And obviously we have structure 50%, 7, 4, and then down below. So we have infinity underline. So you can have unlimited people in your structure, which is really fair. At the last stage, 9th stage, also the company gives equity as well. If the person committing a project, that amount, and also he got this amount, the pre-IPO equity, you get also equity in your back office as well, so which start from 3.5%. Why are we doing this last stage? Because today, obviously, we also, all of us, we have some rewards, but end of the day, when we talk about equity, and as I mentioned, when we go to a pre-IPO, we're going to go from one share to $1. It's going to be more bigger value. So this is going to be last stage when we give this opportunity for the people. People coming, I have today phone call a person from South Africa. She loves the project. She sees this project to be, the country would be interested as well to see and how they can travel. So she can become the company representative. So obviously there's certain rules because you need to learn about the company. You need to show you build your network around you, so you know you know how to explain about the company. So you can go to South Africa. I'm not saying South Africa. So for example, so the company helps you to open the office, and also as a director, you can stand any percentage from that region. So it's going to be up to 6%. Project initiations. So when you meet the government or ministers or transport ministers, so you start initiate the project. Also, you can get from that project 5 to 10% as well, which is we talk about. As I mentioned, it's a bit bigger money amount. And from the network is when I'm going to back. So crowdfunding is start from $5 up to $99,000. Contracts mean they're coming bigger investors, which is from 100,000. So obviously, when the big investors come in, they want to involve lawyers. They want to see Mr. Anatolitsky, so they want to have different talks. So you can start also at 5% from the contract, and now 2.5% from the equity. But again, this is going to be the last stage. And tomorrow is where all of you aiming as well, pre-IPO. So today is pre-IPO equity, but when the company goes in IPO, obviously the price. So we are going to stock market. Obviously, you can trade your shares, and the biggest thing you can start receive dividends for your life. And Anatoly Nitsky promised 20%. Whatever profit company gonna receive from globally, if you've been invested now, you're gonna receive these dividends from any world, any continent as well. So you can pass your equity to your next generation, for your kids, for your grandkids. So we're not talking about anymore buying the products and different businesses. We talk about the equity for forever. So as long as we're going to use the transport, as long as you're going to receive the dividends. It's the same in your bigger cities. We have underground in London. So whoever been help underground to be up and running, they even today receive the dividends. So there's a lot of profits. Which this is really important. You to stay updated. So we created different platforms, social medias, where we always put the news, what happened to, for example, one of my board members now traveling. So they are in Indonesia. Now they're going to go to India. We're going to attend in India for smart cities, so we can exhibit our technology there as well. So you can see a lot of pictures, what's happening today in our social media. So if you if you're using the Facebook, you use LinkedIn, you use Twitter, YouTube, or also we have our website www.globaltransnet.co.uk. And then you've been updated what's how far and how we do. 1st of July, as I've been probably talking all webinar, all of us, all investors, all partners, or who still want to decide to be part of it, we're gonna run the event, EcoFest in Belarus. So where we're gonna certify 2 of the technologies. So there a lot of people gonna go. So if you're interested, there is the link where you can go and see, and you can submit your ticket as well, which is amazing as well. So you're gonna be there and see. It's just not just I'm just talking or my colleagues talking. You can see it's real and it's going to be up and running. So you can see personally Mr. Anatolyonitsky, he's going to be there, all of the team members, everyone who've been helping him to make his dream happen. And it's this code is for new people. So person who you invited in the webinar today, or you just found the link, you can use this promo code for extra 100 pre-IPO equity as a gift. So a lot of people today, they want to wait, they want to see what's going to happen, so they can today register it and receive the gift. And they can follow the news also in the back office. So this, when you register, you can use as a promo code, but it's going to be valid just till tomorrow. So if you can do it today, and by tomorrow, there's going to be a different promo code, and I believe there's not going to be any more 100 pre-IPO equities. Previously, we had 50, so 100, which is a great gift. So today with the SkyWay project, as you understand, we're going to solve a couple issues what we're struggling in the transport sector, and also we're going to help people to create their different income and different way how they can be more financially free as well. But the main is we're going to create different transport system how we can travel all around. Thank you very much for listening to me today. And if you do have any questions, I have my Skype ID, which you can see. It's Alenita87. Write down if you need any help. I'm always there to help you. And yeah, I hope you enjoy my webinar. This is my first time when I run all full webinar, but I really enjoy it. I love it. And now, if you do have any questions, you can freely ask me. So if I can help you to answer. If not, I'm going to write down and I will go back to you. I'm going to wait a couple of minutes. I hope you enjoy it. And yeah, so there's not going to be questions today. I think I'm covering really well then today. No. Antonia, you raise your hand. Are you okay? I can't see your question. No. Antonia, do you have anything to say? Okay, I can't see a reason. Is there any link for Thursday? Brian, not at the moment. I spoke to Annie. We still creating, but as I mentioned, if you are in a Skype group, or also we do have different groups, we're going to keep you updated definitely. But no, it's not going to be this Thursday. Is that okay, Brian? Okay. Yes. Is that your first time, Antonia? When is enter up what will be expected price of per share? Ashish, yes. So as I mentioned, 2 to 4 years time when the company goes to IPO. So to order us to go to IPO, we need to sign a contract with 100,000 kilometer, because then we can see that the company is profitable. And the first price what we're gonna go on a stock market is going to be one share for $1. But because we're talking about the big infrastructure, it's the same. For example, Facebook today, one share is $100. So it's going to exactly to happen with SkyWay String technology. Yeah, hopefully that helped. Sorry, I am very much. Sorry. It just shows Antonia some reason. Yeah, it shows that name. We raised so far 27 million through the crowdfunding, which is really big number for crowdfunding. I know that we wanted to entrance different platforms, but we were too big. So our crowdfunding SkyWay Invest group show really good figures. So which is really amazing what we've done. So all people who've been believed Anatoly Nitsky and they see how far we are. It's great. I've been really proud of. If someone registered by my and the documents are not approved. No. It's still 10th of May. It's when I was showing the promo code. It's just for 10th of May, just for promo code. Installments still going to be available. We can't just. It wouldn't be fair for you, Elizabeth, and for all people who want to come on the project and we just one day. So that's it. There's not going to be installments. We're gonna let people know far of that. So 10th of May is just going to be for 100 free IPO equity. Where's the Facebook website information? So if you go on Facebook, it's Global Transnet. So if you type Global Transnet, you will see there is SkyWay String technology. What is the goal? What do you mean, Brian? You mean what is the goal for SkyWay or anything else? Oh, crowdfunding. Oh, sorry, Brian. Yeah. You mean how much we need to raise totally? So totally we need to raise 200 million. 200 million we'll still need to raise. But okay. So our goal is to reach 200 million. But the goal, it's not going to be IPO. It's for IPO. We're gonna raise funds even before we're gonna go to IPO. So IPO we're gonna go to 2 to 4 years time, but we're gonna raise the funds even before that. Is that what you asked, Brian? Sorry if I didn't really give you a clear answer, but we can always go back. I can always go back to you. If you're on a Skype, I can give you a more clear answer if you didn't understand as clear. Okay, I think all of you have no more questions, which is, that's okay, understand. Okay, thank you, Brian. So what are we gonna do? I really appreciate for your time, and I hope really I gave you all of you good base information. As I mentioned, this webinar is just like purely to understand what is SkyWay, what we do here, what is SkyWay Invest Group. And for the future, we're going to let you know about the Thursdays, who wants to be involved in a business, and also follow us in the news. And yeah, it was really my pleasure to give you presentation. So thank you very much, and I will see you or hear you really, really soon. My email. Okay, I'm going to write down there. Sorry. Oh, my email. And also you can add me, Brian. You can also add me on my Skype. As you see, my Skype is Alena. Where was that? Oh, no, I can't go back there. So this is my Skype. Sorry, I'm just writing down. Okay, thank you very much. It was my pleasure. Thank you. What is IPO? IPO is so when the company goes on a stock, it's for public. The company is profitable. Company receive the money. So this is the IPO. So company is profitable. Okay. Okay, thank you very much, and for your time, and I will see you really, really soon. Thank you much, Elizabeth, and I wish you have a nice day or have a nice evening. And yeah, thank you, and bye.